Hey everybody, Sawanda Spinks here with Born2Blossom.com, and I just have a quick tip for you. For those who are my professional women who are really successful in their jobs but really unhappy with what they're doing, some of you all are looking to provide service-based businesses for your ideal clients or your target market. Now, if ideal client or target market is a language that you don't understand, then let me help you out just a little bit. Okay. Um, that is something that you definitely need to know if you are planning to become an entrepreneur that is providing a service. What I mean by your ideal client, or what I mean by your target market, I have to be honest with you and tell you that when I first started Born to Blossom, which was several years ago, I had the idea, and I also had the suggestion from other people to just go out there and just sell to everybody. Just go ahead and, for those who don't know, I am a career coach and I'm also a speaker, motivational speaker. So everybody was saying, look, just speak to everybody, just talk to everybody, just gather people, gather an audience. It doesn't matter. And in a sense, I do agree that you have to first, in the beginning, you have to get yourself out there. You have to go and just let everybody know who you are and what you do. Now, here's the tricky part. And a lot of people see that when they start their service based business, they sometimes, if you have that general idea of gathering the masses and just talking to everybody, that they think that they're going to miss out on, if they focus and hone in on a target market or their ideal client, then they feel like they're going to miss out on dollars, money, or people that want you. Well, let me tell you, I have to say that when I started focusing on my ideal client, meaning I focused on the person that I know that really needs my services, that needs my business, I have to tell you, that's when the phone call or the phone started ringing and I started getting a lot of phone calls. Because what I'm starting to do is I'm starting to hone in on what my ideal client really wants and really needs. So if you are calling me for the first time, I just had someone, as a matter of fact, I just had someone the day before yesterday who called me for their 30-minute complimentary coaching session. And we were talking, and as we were talking, she I looked at our relationship together and I realized that she and I were not a perfect match. And the reason why we were not a perfect match is because she was not my ideal client. And I was not really the coach that she needed at that time or at this time. There were some things, some barriers that were holding her back from discovering her passion and then taking that and turning it into a fulfilling career. She couldn't do that. Like, I could tell after the 30 minutes that we talked that she just was not ready. So I could easily, to be honest, I could easily have just said, okay, well, this is what you need. And you know what? Even though I don't provide this, this is what I'll do for you. And then take her money and we both would be miserable. So I decided I'm not going to, in the beginning, again, it was gather clients, gather people, gather this, gather that, And so people were calling me life coach and motivational coach and this and that. And I had to break it down and let everybody know that my focus is on someone's life passion, how to discover their passion and how to take that passion and turn it into a fulfilling and exciting career. And who is my target market? My target market are professional women who are successful at their job. They're pretty good at it, but they are absolutely miserable. They don't like what they're doing. They're frustrated. They don't like Mondays. Mondays are like one of the hardest days of the week because they don't want to go to a job that they hate. And so they know that there is something else out there, but they don't know how to find it. They don't know how to, get the steps on it. So again, do you see how clear that was? Do you see how focused that was? And the reason why so many people are now calling me and they are now reaching out to me is because I have defined, clearly defined, crystal clear, clearly defined my market, my audience. And so now it makes it easy for me to go to networking parties, which I networking parties, and I'll probably have a video about that too. But networking parties I can now go to, and now I can, clearly focus on what it is that I do. And if someone fits that description and someone sees that that is what they want, then I am the right person for them. And so what that helps you do is now you don't have to go and think too hard. You don't have to spend tireless times or tireless hours or minutes on the phone or even at a speaking engagement where you see a bunch of people in the audience that is not your ideal market. And if that's not your ideal market, guess what? They are not going to buy from you, period. They're not going to do it because that's not what they're looking for. So if you go into a crowd, into a pool of people that actually want what you are talking about, what you are servicing, what you are providing, then guess what? 9 times out of 10, they are going to buy from you. So I just want to share that with you for those who are in a service-based business or who are thinking of being in a service-based business, having your own business and providing a service for someone. If you have any other questions or if you have any comments, please feel free to email me at swandaspinks@gmail.com. Until then, take care and continue blossoming.